All right, folks, here we go, and what a miraculous run it has been for this 135-pound woman. She fought for the belt back in the day, didn't get the title, everybody left her for dead. Look at her now.
She never believed that she was done. She knew that she would get back, even if everyone around her told her it would be very difficult. She put her head down, she went to work, and she's back now. And she feels like because of that journey, the ups and the downs, the torment that she had to go through, being depressed, not being the champion, all that has built her to be the person that can take the belt tonight.
A lot of valuable lessons learned. She's never looked better on the scale. Perhaps that will be an indicator of things to come tonight. What a moment. All eyes are on the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion as she tries to succeed in defending the title yet again. She's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters, man or woman, on this roster, and prohibitively favored yet again in defense of her title.
I love her confidence. I just love the way she carries herself as the champion. You don't have to know she's the champ to know she's the champ, because when you look at her, she has that star ability about her. And even though she has that, all of it's rooted in her fighting ability. She is one of the best the Octagon's ever seen.
And I do think she could be a double champion, but she was sort of reticent to hear that conversation. She is focused on the task in front of her tonight. Julianna Pena, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Josiane Nunes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, so here we go with the early portions of this round as we get another look at the UFC Bantamweight Champion, Julianna Pena. Certainly going into that first Amanda Nunes meeting, you had to look far and wide for anyone who was picking her to win that match. Has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the reward of her hard work.
Oh, big left.
She's fighting behind the jab.
Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combinations. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Big knee lands there. Just out of range with that right hook. Oh, strong body kick by her there. 2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
Oh!
All right, so her calf now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
And that only works because her lead leg is her opponent's lead leg. It's the split stance. It's two conventional fighters, so that kick is available.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. She's getting closer by the second with that triangle. She did a great job of getting her legs up past that. Attacking armbar.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Oh, Pena's in half guard. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Under a minute now to go in the round. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Pena's right back to the full mount.
Big ground and pound. Lands a nice leg kick.
She missed with that jab. For the end of round one. All right, looked like maybe she cracked a smile there at the end of the round, and it'd be hard to blame her. She really stunned her opponent in that previous round, and you got to think she'll go for the finish here in the next.
John, you know she's a stone-faced killer.
Right.
So when she's smiling, you understand that she did something good, and she did something really good in that last round, securing that big right hand that almost closed the show.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to the leg, she didn't fall.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing. She's got to get on the bike. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Good right hand from Pena. Cut on her lip just opened up. Oh, and she's back up again. Oh, huge shots landed on both sides. How are they still standing? Oh, flying knee right to the melon. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Pena gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have to handle the situation.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pena.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Very good, that's it.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. All right, so there she goes, taking the fight to the ground yet again. She looked you right in your eye at our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said, I'm going to be able to take her down at will, and largely that's how it's played out.
She said we were going to be impressed, and to this point, I really have been. She has done a great job of mixing up the takedowns, mixing up the attempts, and getting the fight exactly where she wants it.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Pena's back in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Nice positional control here.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
And there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Oh, Pena's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Pretty good connection there, yeah.
Good jab there, Mike.
There, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Oh, Pena's shot there is blocked. Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end.
She's hurt real bad.
Big right hand. Huge left hand.
Left hook, right hand. Oh! Oh! She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. So she holds on to it, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Takedown defense holds up. Pena's thigh on the outer part really starting to show signs of bruising here. She has absorbed a lot of leg kicks here tonight. Just misses there with the left. She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. In the clinch here, but she's still able to land a huge punch to the head. Well, she was knocked down by her opponent earlier in the round, but not knocked out, and yet mentally, it seems like she's checked out.
It seems like she's checked out. She has to get herself back going. Take a moment. Maybe push her opponent up against the side of the octagon and take a breath, and then get back to work.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight. Takedown
defense holds up. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. We started to yell. We started to scream. We thought the fight was done, but we moved forward because her opponent is so tough, but she's so skilled that she can't get there again.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5 is now underway, and now is the time, DC, where the endurance, the cardio, and the overall skills of these these women figures to be tested.
Yes, both of them will be tested on the skill level, but also the mental level, the emotional level. It takes a lot to get to round 4 and 5, and both of these women are going to have to ace the test if they want to get their hand raised at the end of the night.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Dragged down by Pena. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. That was a slick transition.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. In the half guard.
Pena's back in full mount. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight.
Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart. Oh, in the mouth.
30 seconds to go. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pena.
And now she has her back.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward, and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be said. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one to chase the fight. Big shot to the head.
Well, she nearly got her out of there with the knockdown in the previous round, and her confidence remains high here, and she's building on that momentum.
She's building on the momentum that she gained in round number 1. That was not by mistake. She knows exactly and knew exactly what she was throwing to secure that knockdown.
Oh, and she lands another punch there, and now at this point you can see she is going out of her way to target that cut near her opponent's head.
As she should be. She needs to be taking advantage of the work that she has put in. When a person has beat up legs, you continue to beat the legs. So when you get them cut, you continue to attack that cut.
All right, so we got a little bit of... She's wobbling now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Under 3 minutes to decide this one. Could be the beginning of the end here. Well, she's an outstanding submission practitioner, but now the clock is really working against her. She's... Oh, big left hook there.
That right in her back.
Might get the TKO here. Oh!
What a fight! What a fight!
So how about it, folks? A huge result for her. She gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
Well, this is what she expected. She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
All right, we go back inside the octagon to the veteran voice once more. He is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Josiane Nunes.
All right, well, DC, I got to give you credit. You sort of foresaw this result tonight.